Hey everyone, Decent Eddie here. It's Thursday, May 22nd, 2025. So far with the NBA picks, I'm at 81% of my confident picks for the season and 69% across all NBA games. WNBA is still pretty fresh, and the data set still needs more data for me to feel even remotely confident on my picks. But that said, I'm at 77% across all WNBA games so far at 10-3. My picks are based on data, and I give you my picks before tip-off so you can do your own research. And remember, always check matchup news and injury reports before placing any bets. Data can't read sports news and injury reports. That's up to you. And never take anything I say or what anyone else says on faith alone, period. My mission is to help beginners and those who've had bad luck make more informed picks. My data set focuses on moneyline picks, and my commentary can be useful for against the spread bets and over-under bets. Let's go ahead and take a look at these WNBA and NBA games scheduled for tonight. First, it's Fever versus Dream. It's a Fever Dream tonight. Fever get my number with a 2.167 differential between these two teams. The last time they saw each other, the differential was much larger at 6.1. That was just a couple days ago. See, as more games happen, things get more focused, and I think this 2.167 differential shows that today. Sportsbooks give Fever a 66% chance to win. The writers seem to feel Indiana should win, but they felt that way the other day too, and they lost. In a matchup between two high-powered offenses, the Indiana Fever boasts a slight offensive edge and a statistically superior defense, allowing just 74.5 points per game. It's still early. However, Indiana's defensive consistency has wavered, as we saw by giving up 91 points in their last outing against the Dream. The Dream, despite their own defensive struggles, allowing 92.5 points per game and opponents to shoot nearly 50% from the field, prove they can exploit Indiana's vulnerabilities with an offense capable of matching the Fever's scoring prowess. I've got to go with my number on the Fever, just for the sake of the data. Given these two offenses are really, really strong, they're both in the top 25% on the offense data that I collect, I might look really hard at taking the over, which right now, at least last I looked, was 172.5 on FanDuel. Liberty versus Sky is next. The Decent Eddie differential here is 5.566, favoring the Liberty in this still brand new season. Liberty have an A in the Decent Eddie grades, and Sky has a C. Sportsbooks are giving Liberty an 82% chance to win here and are 12-point favorites right now. Writers are acknowledging the horrendous performance Sky gave in their debut. The Liberty appear to be the overwhelming favorites heading into their matchup against the Sky. The Liberty, the reigning WNBA champions, began their season showcasing a strong interior game and a very good defense. The Liberty projected as a cohesive and powerful team. In stark contrast, the Sky suffered a humiliating defeat in their season opener, shooting only 29% from the field and committing 19 turnovers. The Sky's offensive struggles and defensive vulnerabilities against the Fever indicate that they face a steep uphill battle against the Liberty. I mean, they're ready to go, Liberty. They're ready to play the championships today. My number says Liberty. The books say Liberty. The writers say Liberty. I'm going with Liberty on the money line. I may not take the spread. I may take the over. I think Liberty is going to try to assert its dominance across the league as quickly as possible, and I think Sky is going to want to find some redemption somewhere and hopefully perform better offensively. Moving on to the NBA playoff game tonight, it's Timberwolves versus Thunder. Thunder get a Decent Eddie confident pick with a 7.52 differential. That means a 75% chance to win by my data. The books are in agreement with my number, giving the Thunder a 75% chance to win also. The Thunder enter Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals as a strong favorite. They already have the lead in this series at 1-0. Boasting an impressive 6-1 at home for the playoffs, including 4 consecutive home wins by an average of 27 points. That's huge. While the Minnesota Timberwolves are averaging a respectable 106 points per game, their 29% three-point shooting in Game 1, including 8 for 30 on wide-open looks, proved to be their downfall against Oklahoma City's defense last time. The Thunder's ability to limit opponent shooting and force turnovers seems to be a significant challenge for the Timberwolves so far, despite Chris Finch's encouragement to keep shooting. And we saw the Timberwolves bench go to a combined 5 for 28 from deep in Game 1 and struggling significantly beyond the arc. My number says Thunder, writers say Thunder, books say Thunder. I'm going to go with Thunder on the money line, and I am probably going to take Thunder against the spread, which last I looked was -7.5. So that's it. Quick recap. Decent Eddie confident picks. We've got one, and it's the Thunder. Suboptimal picks? Don't think so. Danger picks. Until I have more data, all WNBA games are going to be dangerous, but I am taking Liberty and Fever. For parlays, I like to include confident picks in parlays, and we actually have a legit confident pick today with the Thunder. If you include Thunder with Liberty, which isn't my confident number, but most signs point to them winning, your probability in a two-leg parlay with Thunder and Liberty should be around 66%. If you add a third leg between -400 and -450 odds, your win probability goes to the range between 52 and 54%, in that range. So I will always endorse a 2 or 3 leg parlay with legs between -400 to -450 odds, and a 2 leg parlay with those odds, your win probability is in the neighborhood of 63 to 65%. If you add a third leg with those same odds, your win probability becomes 50 to 52%. And remember, I never recommend more than a 3-leg parlay due to the risks of combined probabilities. And remember what I said. I'll say it several more times, may always say it. Don't spend more than 10% of your entire bankroll in total across all your wagers in a day. If you need help with a gambling problem, resources are in my channel description. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get my picks hours ahead of time. For more, head over to Decent Eddie Picks on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook or X at Decent Eddie Picks, spelled P-I-X. I'm even on TikTok now. You'll sometimes see a deeper dive into my data. You'll see my Decent Eddie grades for the WNBA teams that I updated yesterday. And I updated it today. I redid my data set just now, thought about that. And any last minute thoughts that I might have. Let's see what happens tonight. This is Decent Eddie signing off. Have an awesome day.